Hello again, everybody. Ed, if you've gotten here, I'm sorry I didn't mean to back out of the other one on you. Let me get the link real quick and we can get some people on here. Anybody that's joining us that's not accustomed to this secondary stream, this is open to other things besides just Fish Talk specifically. We can talk about YouTube pages, tech. We still want to keep it relatively clean, no religion or politics. I find are the best things to do. But other than that, it's basically open. I'm going to throw that in the chat, and if anybody would like to come up, they are welcome to do so. That way you've got something besides my mug to look at. Cody son, I appreciate that. Let me run through some hellos here real quick while we're waiting. We got Chappie in here first and foremost. Thank you, Chappie. Mr. Fish, Sir Brad, good morning to you. The Constant Aquarist, hello again. There's Chattanooga Ed back in here. Hey, sorry I ran off on you, buddy.
That's all right.
You have your audio on?
No, I do not.
Okay.
No echo.
There is Creepy Chappie. Hello, Chappie.
Ooh, with a gray shirt.
No, it's a brown shirt.
Oh, it looks grayish.
Grab these last hellos real quick here. Codyson, Scott's Aquatics, Big Days Fish Keeper, Julie Writes on Walls, Recon's Aquariums, 44 Magi Fish and more, The Zen Ginger, Sherry Kramer, HC Aqua, Aqua Balls. I think we've hit the bottom. Natural Aquariums. Yeah, long time no see. So, again, like I said, basically anything other than religion or politics, we're good. We try and keep the F-bombs to a minimum just so that, maybe one day I can make 5 cents off of AdSense on this video, But other than that, we're good to talk about mostly whatever you all would like to do. Hello again, just one more fish with Josh. So with that being said, I will turn the floor over to Chappie. I appreciate you showing up. What's going on, Bubba?
Oh, hell, man. Well, I just want to check my audio levels. Y'all got me fine. I'm not too loud.
I've got you good.
10-4.
I've got you good. I don't know why your audio was blown out on that other stream. I forget where you were.
Yeah, I haven't made any changes. Maybe don't eat the mic. Whatever. No, I just did some streaming earlier, and I stopped when Chris was going, and then I just stayed in this one. So I hope everybody's doing good. If y'all want to, I seem like a few people were excited about the tech stream, so I wanted to get some feelers and see what kind of stuff people would like to discuss besides OBS or some of the other computer problems that people have.
Well, and I know that you're not the biggest fan. I'm sure we'll probably have some StreamYard questions too, because that seems to kind of be the entry-level stepping stone.
No, that's fine, and I can use StreamYard. It's not hard.
But yeah, they make it so, and not that OBS isn't easy, and that's one of the things I want you to help clarify when we do that. But StreamYard just makes it so simple that everybody's kind of jumped on it, and I enjoy it. I mean, the biggest thing for me is I've found that OBS taxes my laptop hardware a lot more than StreamYard does because of actual program. Yeah, so that's one.
But you're actually putting out HD level. So you're technically HD on here, but it's HD 720.
Right.
So I can go up to. I do it 1080 at 60 frames. I don't even think my camera's doing 1080 at 60 frames, but my stream is 1080.
There we go.
Oh, look at that. Oh, man.
Oh, we got some green screen going on. Look at this.
How's my green screen game?
Oh, wow. Blackie, I've got to help you fix your green screen, bud.
Why? It looks amazing.
There's
it looks like a mystery.
There's gain on your green screen. You need to adjust it.
I was gonna say it would look really good after about 6 of those beers that he's holding, dude.
Oh man, you're gonna make me wanna.
It looks all crusty, like you're in San Francisco.
It's like you're dropping acid. You wanted me to say that. Not. No, that's a very awesome effect there, Blackie. I like it.
I thought I'd just leave it as green as it could go and see how many bricks I could get. It seemed
No,
a lot more
because
in preview.
because
but
you
I
have
did-
green. So Ed, you could actually do green screen right now. It'll look funny. And James, so
it'd
could
probably
you.
look better than mine.
It's a chroma key, so StreamYards does offer that now.
Yeah, I've not gotten to play with it yet. I don't know. Is it under settings? I would assume.
It's
I
under
just did it.
Cam and Mike,
Did my own-
and you
as I
have to
went
be
into the
using
broadcast studio,
Google
it gave me
Chrome.
the option.
Oh, well, Google Chrome's the reason why I can't be on here. I
Well,
can only be on here with Foxfire.
Firefox, Ed, Firefox.
That's
Say
what I
it.
said.
No, it's not. Say it.
Firefox, Firefox.
No, you say
I
it
like
right the one time.
Foxfire better.
You say it right the one time.
Oh, look, he's got bricks, but James now has the crusty bricks. Dog movement.
Nice.
There you
Can
go.
you actually mess with it? Can you mess with it while you're actually in the studio on screen? I should
Hey,
say.
yeah, I like that in the fish tank there. And we've got Derek, 44 Mad Guy. Hello and welcome.
So the chroma key is pretty cool. You can do more. I can go through what chroma key does in OBS a bit more, but the reason why this StreamYards is lighter on your computer versus OBS is because your computer is processing everything as opposed to you logging into a website and it only taking your internet connection, your camera, and your audio. So they are processing your stream, where OBS is actually your computer is processing your stream.
Right, absolutely.
Hello, Dr. Black.
It'd
How
be
are you,
awesome
Derek?
to be able to
Good
do
to see you,
that.
buddy.
Mm-hmm.
I've got backdrops and stuff that I could put up behind me that would go black or, green screen.
Look at my fancy living room.
Oh, you
Now
look creepy now. I like it.
That is the fanciest place I've ever seen.
Your head is floating.
Actually,
Oh, that
I've
couch
just
is
found
so
the perfect
comfortable.
use for duckweed. I can just take all this green duckweed and smear it all over the front of the tank, and I've got my green screen.
Exactly. You got your chroma key right there.
Thank you,
What,
Sam.
you don't have a can of spray paint available?
God, she is so bad. She is so good.
Which is better, Chappie? OBS? So clarify the question, I guess. StreamYard or OBS, or when I say OBS or Streamlabs OBS. Sand Creek Aquatics, how you doing,
Hey,
Bubba?
Sand Creek.
Hey,
Man, I'm good.
Glad to have you on here. I don't think we've had you on the channel before.
Sandy
Man.
creepy.
This is my first time.
Well, I appreciate you coming up.
Yeah, that's
Doing
awesome.
all right tonight?
I mean, I don't know how my audio or anything like that is. I'm still on this gaming headset.
That's
You
okay.
sound good.
Good
Yeah.
here.
Your audio is fine, but it looks like you're in bed. So the video is a bit questionable.
That's the man without a shirt on.
Yeah, I'm just kind of sitting in bed watching around.
And his head
Hey,
is also floating disembodiedly.
What you need in your
So-
bedroom is a grand piano, like I have in my living room over here.
Hey, Blackie, can you
Everyone
play
should
that
have
for us?
Grand piano. Perhaps I should go and tinkle the ivories for everyone.
I would like that very
That'd be
much.
awesome.
Mm.
I will too, but my real piano is way out in the garage, and it doesn't sound as good as that one looks.
What you do is you set it up in the same area of your living room, and you walk over to it and you start playing it.
Yeah, but if I pretended to walk over to that, hang on,
You'd hit something.
get my point on. If I walked over to that wall after I walked about 4 feet,
Yeah, Sam.
I'll run into a fish tank
Yeah, he
first.
made a new logo the other day, I believe.
But you
My
know, I
piano
like
is
your
so out of
ideas.
tune.
Your ideas are solid.
When I moved to Chattanooga, the movers dropped the end of it, and it needs to be retuned bad.
Are they going to afford to get it retuned?
Mhm.
Oh no, because they're related to me.
That doesn't mean
Well, it
anything.
doesn't mean much.
They cracked my big tank too.
That costs real money. Please fix. But did you pay them to move the stuff?
No, I just paid them lots of food.
Oh yeah.
Beer and
Well, You're screwed, bud.
I probably gave him too much beer.
As my mom would say, you're screwed, dude.
Yeah, it's only about $100 to tune one.
So just one more fish with Josh says, I need to learn all that. I need to learn it all starting my first live streams next week, and I'm a little terrified.
No,
Awesome,
first,
dude.
Thanks, Dan.
I'll be there.
10-4. If your first stream is soon, I can give you a crash course if you join my Discord.
and if you want the less technical version, feel free to message me.
Or you could just do what I do and wing it.
Yeah, right? Chappie is, I would dare say, the most knowledgeable of those of us up on the panel currently.
Tech-wise, yeah.
My suggestion, and Chappie may tell you the opposite, because sometimes it is better to start out with the complex versus trying to pick it up after the fact. But generally, I tell people, try something simple like StreamYard, or even just going live directly through YouTube, and learn the other stuff, because especially if you've got any anxiety about it, if you're already kind of nervous about the fact of live streaming in and of itself, and then you're trying to add on technical difficulties and things of that nature, the last thing you want is to just get discouraged with the whole process because you can't figure the tech out.
No, I'll tell you what. I kind of agree with you, but here's my caveat to that. Download your OBS or download your Streamlabs. Look at some YouTube videos or talk to me. Or it's very easy to publish. If you really think you can't get it, have StreamYards to log into and to use.
Yeah, you don't really have to download StreamYards.
No, you have it. You want to have a login.
Yeah.
So the only real things you need for streaming is this is probably your best webcam. People are going to disagree, but this is a really good webcam to stream with.
Again, that's the one you're shipping out to me, right?
We'll talk.
Well, that's after I use it, Blackie. I'm supposed to send it to you when I upgrade at 2,000 subscribers.
And then you definitely want a dedicated mic. I wouldn't suggest using a camera mic because they're notoriously bad.
Yep.
So this is a Yeti Blue.
Yeah, I have a mic on my webcam, and it sucks.
Yeah, I've
It's like horrible echo.
Once you get those two things,
But now I have the mic on my
it's just a
headset, so it works
couple
better.
more steps, and you're ready to stream.
But I will. My caveat to what Chappie said, and I agree with that, is don't let those things hold you back. If you want to try your first stream and you literally just have your laptop with built-in mic and webcam, go for it. You know.
Oh yeah. No, I'm sorry. No, my
Well,
first
yeah,
stream was on my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you don't have those things and can't go buy those things, don't feel that, I need to wait.
No.
Just go for it, brother.
No, and this is like the VR question. People always say, "Oh, I want to buy VR." Well, don't buy VR unless you know you like VR. So don't buy webcam and microphone unless you know that you're gonna like streaming. It'll bite you in the ass because then you just paid $100 for two little pieces.
Well, actually, the webcam
that you're never going to use.
I'm using now only cost me $12 on Amazon.
Well, I mean, there you go. But before you start investing money, make sure you like it.
But it's not bad either.
Right. And the webcam I've got, it goes up to 1080p, which, as you mentioned, this is only 720 through StreamYard, but it was $22 on Amazon, and then the mic without the rig and stuff, which is not necessary, but the mic, just plain and simple, is $25 at Walmart. And I'm not gaining any audio clarity by the arm. It simply is a trick to be more professional looking.
Sure. No,
just kidding.
I'm trying to see what people are saying. I've never actually personally used YouTube Live. The reason
Blackie?
Huh?
Where'd everybody go, Blackie?
Oh, that's creepy.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I'm
He's,
loving how his eyes are gone. I want to see
He's
Chappie do
moistening
that.
my loins.
Oh, that is creepy.
If I had some greens behind me, I would do that. I don't think it chromas to black.
Just green and blue.
Yeah. I had a thought. No, the reason I went with StreamYards, the first, was because it was on the phone. I could use StreamYards on the phone. I keep saying StreamYards. Streamlabs is a phone app that you can use, and it's really easy to go live with that. You just log in with your YouTube information, and it sets it up.
So I use
I have I have a good webcam and mic. I'm a DJ on the weekend, so mics are as good as well as lights. I have OBS, and I've tried to learn it, but I think I'm a tech idiot. Nobody's a tech idiot. You just got to learn.
I mean, that really, yeah, you just got to learn it.
I got to learn myself because I want to stream gaming. So.
Well, and I did a couple of streams on the actual
What's
YouTube.
Sarah doing tonight, Blackie?
Just hanging out here beside me.
Hi, Sarah.
Hey, Sarah.
Hey, Sarah. How you doing?
Hey, Sarah.
She's never far away, is she?
Nope.
Hi, Sarah.
Well, sometimes she is. Like most of today, she's been in my room in the air conditioning while I've been out here sweating my nuts off, doing fish tank jobs and stuff.
It's been raining
And
here all day.
I'll walk into my room, into the aircon, and regret it straight away because once you walk into air conditioning, you have to walk back out of it, and that's the worst bit of air conditioning.
Yeah.
When the heat hits you?
For sure. Once you get in there, you don't want to come back out.
No, well, you know, some of us have to.
Don't you have a rain dance you can do over there?
Aqua Balls just said I got my kid the PS4 VR, the PSVR. Played it a little bit and got sick. Yeah.
I'm hesitant to try VR.
Yeah. It's the disagreement between your eyes saying that you're doing this and your ear going, no, I'm not.
Zen.
And then they fight it in your stomach.
I'm hesitant to try that.
I promise there's content coming. The problem that I'm having right now with getting content out is I've got 4 or 5 aquariums set up and running that I've been running for several years now, and I'm gonna start doing I've got some videos on them. I just gotta edit them and get it posted. But I have 2 rooms that I'm turning into fish rooms, and I had the floors pulled up and supports put under them and new floors put down. And I'm waiting on floor covering people to get here to put down my floor covering. I don't want to put up a bunch of aquariums and have to tear them down to put down the floor covering.
That's dedication, I tell ya.
I need to download Discord so I can get it.
Well, that's going to be awesome, it sounds like, once that gets going.
Ed, why does it look like your fish are eating a snail?
That's a Sarah.
So I've got 2 empty 75s, 4 20 longs, 10 10s, and and 2 55s to set up right in the beginning.
You say you had 4 75s that are empty?
I will get that link out there. Stand by. Uno momento, por favor.
Is that a warning, Zen Ginger? You're telling me no nips? Oh, no, hang on. Ed's feeding Sarah.
Oh. I caught that one. That was pretty funny.
But she was telling me not to put my nips on screen.
Blackie, don't you ever let nobody tell you not to put your nips on screen.
If I did, I'd probably put them on screen.
Oh, absolutely, he would.
Yeah. Put your toes on screen.
Rules? What did that taste like?
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go. JH, I just now saw you back there, so I'm going to drop off and let JH come up here.
Oh no, I'll drop off. It's fine.
You sure, buddy?
Yeah, I don't mind. Nope.
No, JH loves being on panels with me. We better keep up the thing.
Okay, Chappie. And I've lost comments on StreamYards.
And then I'm gonna have to focus.
Hey,
Ooh, I love
buddy,
your
how's it
wall.
going?
What happened? Who left?
Chappie.
Oh. Well, okay.
Oh,
all right. I was just chilling out. I was just waiting around and just hanging out and see what was happening. You know, I'm working on a thumbnail.
Nice.
I'm ready to watch the live channel.
I'm really focusing on the
Always editing,
thumbnail.
JH.
Yeah, but I should do the thumbnail before the video, really, if I want to be on point with it. But I usually think about the thumbnail. The thumbnail is usually even thought out and planned in my head before I've finished editing the video. But it's a good form to like even finish it ahead of
Thumbnail.
Thumbnail is the most. It's so unfortunately so important. It depends on what you're doing. It depends on what you're trying to get out of the like your analytic, you know, the from Google, but or from YouTube, but CTR, the click through rate of the click through rate of the video is so crucial, and it all comes down to the thumbnail and the title. So I don't know. I've been putting a lot more work into it, and I'm trying to improve my CTR, get my CTR up into 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know, get out of the 3s and the 4s, because that's not a good. It's, you know, people aren't seeing my content because my thumbnails aren't good enough.
Right, and that's exactly what I've been looking at. I was listening to a whole bunch of stuff on CTR earlier, which
What do you use to create your thumbnails?
I use GIMP because it's free. GIMP. It was originally made for like open source operating systems, like Linux-based operating systems, and now they have it for Windows too. It's called GIMP, GIMP, and it's free. It's just like Photoshop, but it's free.
Yeah, I've used GIMP before a while back. Right now, I'm using Photoshop Elements and Adobe Photoshop Premiere to do my editing.
Yeah, I'm tired. I just don't want to pay for anything right now. I need to make more money off of YouTube before I want to pay for Premiere and Final Cut. And
well, now, granted, I have Elements, and I think for the combo, I think I paid like $149 for both of them.
Yeah, but you got to pay that monthly, right? Or no?
No, I didn't do the monthly. I just done the one-time license.
Oh, okay.
So it won't.
Okay.
When they upgrade it, mine won't upgrade. I'll have to, you know, buy the next version if I want to do that. But
there you go. Sorry, Brad was asking. Mr. Fisher was asking for names. That way, people knew who was who. And I forgot I had a comment up, so it wasn't showing names. There we go.
Back.
So Joseph, have you always had the green wall?
Might be
I've had green walls since I moved in. I've been in this. I've been here for 4 years, almost 5 years, and I painted them when I moved in before I even unboxed my stuff.
Well, it just looks super good tonight. I don't know why I didn't notice it before.
And I love Amber. She went and bought 3 different shades of green. Nice. And she painted, like, I think she did the lab, like our lab space is gonna be green. So I'm like, yeah. I like green. I like green walls. There's something stimulating, like creatively stimulating about the color of the wall. I mean, some people think it's insane, but it drives them crazy. But I don't know. I love green.
Yeah, I like to paint in bright colors also. Of course, I haven't done it in this house since I moved here. But as you can see, I have wallpaper, and I don't even want to tackle it.
Okay, I'm going to make a bunch of clickies. And hopefully I'm not annoying. If I'm really annoying, let me know if it makes a bunch of... My microphone might pick everything up, but I got to cut myself out. I'm going to sit here and cut myself out of a out of a picture.
See, and here's how far I am behind on computers and image editing. I'm actually using Paint
It's been so
3D
long since
currently
I've
for my
messed with
thumbnails.
Photoshop that I have to get in my head what I want to do. Then I have to look up on YouTube how to do it now.
Yeah.
YouTube's got a lot of good stuff, especially so like GIMP, and then I use for video editing. I use Hit Films 4 Express, which is and there's some newer versions probably, and there's paid versions for it, and that's really good for video editing. And then on YouTube, there's like hundreds of tutorial videos that they've made on their own channel on how to do all kinds of effects and transitions, and even really crazy stuff for like special effects stuff with, flames and explosions and stuff. Nothing I need. I use like 3 or 4 transitions. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm a fade in, fade out. I do like
you should try the bricks on your green screen, JH. See how they work. They worked pretty good for me, and I've got barely green behind me.
Oh no, I've done green screen off my walls before. I did it. I've only used green screen once. It was for a live stream when the fires were burning in South America, and I did a live stream, and I made myself look like I was in the middle of the Amazon. Green screen myself into the middle of the Amazon, and then I had fires in the background, like the Amazon was burning, and I was green screened into it.
Oh wow!
You can go check it out. I did it for the fun of it, but I didn't want to be like, I
was going to say
that's not my shtick. It's not my shtick.
Point entirely.
I'm over talking people's in.
Freak, here y'all. All right, he's talking over people occasionally. Just curious. Sorry.
Who I am? I'm always talking over people.
I think Zen said I was.
Oh, I'm usually the one talking over people.
I am. I'm the one that's usually talking over people. I was waiting for someone to start talking, but no one did. Did you get my hand signals, Scotty? Did you get them? Hey? They were directed at you.
Well, and I honestly, I generally hate when more than 4 people are on a panel, just because it gets to be so much talking over. But I figured we'd give it a shot and see.
It depends on the people.
Yeah, I definitely in streams where people will talk. You get confused who's talking when, and then you just get tripped over, I guess you could say.
Oh yeah, well, and plus when you've got people that, I think everybody tries to avoid the awkward silence. So I'm really quick to jump in on a pause. But if you've got 3 people that are all used to jumping in on a pause, then everybody just starts talking at once.
Yeah.
Do they? Oh. Do they? That was a bit of a pause, and no one said a thing.
We were all giving everybody else the opportunity.
I'm watching the chat on my phone because StreamYard's chat is too delayed for me.
So Chappie says JH Aquatics tried this that stinger transition.
What's up? Oh, from Hit Films 4. I don't do it. Yeah, I don't do anything weird. I just keep it simple. I don't think you need to do too much. You take away from the content, and I think a lot of us in the fish keeping community, we're trying to share knowledge and information. So we don't need all that stuff, all those bells and whistles. Really, I mean, it takes away from what we're trying to do. I did a lot more of that stuff, the bells and whistles in the beginning. I used to have little things that popped up on my screen, like subscribe now and bing, pop, poop, and all kinds of little noises and sound effects and stuff. I got rid of all that because in the end it was just like people honestly don't care that much about it. They want to know, they want the value of your video. They want value, and the value is not in all the bells and whistles. It's in what you're talking about or what you're showing them.
And I will totally agree with that for the niche that we're in for the fish keeping community. I do think some of those things have value. Case in point, if you're doing a tutorial where you're screen sharing and you're adding the little click sounds in as you're clicking on things and that type of stuff. I noticed those little extra things that I guess most people don't even notice they're there. Kind of like most people don't realize all the sound effects that actually go into a movie.
Oh, right.
So
Jimmy does that a lot too. Me and him talked about doing that. Like when I do outdoor adventure stuff, you could throw extra birds in there. You throw extra little water sound in there and stuff. Nobody knows the difference because you're like it's supposed to be there, so they don't
Yes. The whole
pay
island
attention.
is covered in pigeons.
my favorite
noise I just dropped
Just
in.
joking,
I
Will.
just dropped a kookaburra noise in just before it came through on the microphone.
My favorite is in the movies when they unsheath the sword that's in a leather scabbard. So there's no metal, but it has that metal drawing sound. And I'm like, oh, guys, no, why did you do that? But everybody's so used to hearing that metal sword drawing sound that they always add it in anyways.
And Mr. Fish Sir said he likes the platy tank.
Thank you. Those are my new blue platies. They're in quarantine right now.
They sure are.
All right, HC Aqua. Have a good night.
Oh, he's out. See you, Jesse.
Take care, Jesse. So I don't know how this is going to work with 6 people, but I want to try something here.
All right.
You were talking about your click-through rate for anybody that's curious but doesn't know. So this video is showing as my #1 video in terms of views in the first 4 days or whatever. So if you look at this, it's had 65.2 thousand impressions. So they've put this out there in one form or another over 65,000 times.
Right.
But only 3.8% of people are clicking on it.
Right. So it is like algebra though. You got to keep that in mind. So someone's CTR, everybody's CTR is different because that percentage is based on how many impressions. So if in each video is its own animal. That's your channel does have it. You can average out your whole channel. Like you're looking at channel average, but the way people should really look at it is each individual video is its own animal, it's its own beast, and should be built on its own. And then together you get this number. But anyways, my point is though is the CTR is different for everyone. Or every video. It's about how many impressions were done. Sometimes you might be 5,000 impressions for one video. You might get 20,000 impressions for another one, and the CTR might be the same, but that doesn't equal the same. You know what I mean? It's a very vague. It's vague, but so very important too.
There we go.
You got to do the math
really slow. But no, you're absolutely right, and a lot of that goes back to
6 is
that can get into ranking your videos.
Mr. Fish Sir,
right?
or StreamYards.
It's almost like looking at TDS with fish keeping. If you look at the CTR, it doesn't mean anything to look at your CTR unless you're looking at how many impressions. You look at the other numbers as well, like how many impressions YouTube is putting into is giving that piece of content. It just like TDS doesn't matter unless you know what that TDS is. You know what I mean? It's
right. Absolutely. What are the actual things that are in that TDS reading?
There's more to it than just the CTR, but it is really, really important. The key is just try to get that as high as you can, and you'll be good.
Yeah,
and you look at people I don't want to give away too much, but you look at people like MD Fish Keeping or MD Fish Tanks. Is it MD Fish Tanks? Why I'm not going to embarrass. Yeah, MD Fish Tanks. Look at him. Why? Not that his content isn't good. He does well edited content, good, really nice voiceovers, good stuff. Not to discredit his content at all, but his thumbnails are spot on.
Right.
He's using all of the stuff he's doing it right, and he's probably getting 10, 11, 12% CTR on his thumbnails, and that's one of the reasons why he blew up over the last year. He's massive overnight because his videos get 500, 600,000 views.
Yeah.
A piece. Each video is its own beast. You can't I had to stop looking at my whole channel as the channel. I had to look at each video needed to be a bomb. Each video needs to be its own just wrecking ball. And that's how you have to look at it and just do wrecking ball after wrecking ball after wrecking ball and kill it. That's it.
Elaborate.
That's where I'm at now.
Someone's
That's
gotta
where
do
I'm
it.
at now. I'm on fire right now. Me,
In like a wrecking ball.
Elaborate jokes.
yeah, like a wrecking ball. Me and Lucas, me and Lucas had some heart to heart, so we're doing some brainstorming and
I don't know.
studying this stuff.
You sing wrecking ball to each other?
No, we did not. We came close to it. Yeah, under the moonlight while we were.
See, man, elaborate jokes that are only one person finds funny are the best jokes, or are they? Well, I don't know. I'll quote a line from Joker. If you have to explain the joke to someone, it's not funny.
Oh, that's not true. Some of the best bits of jokes are the explanations that you have to do. Because then you get to relive it in yourself.
Found his wood.
Mm.
SC Fish Keeping in the house.
Now we're
G'day, SC. And LRB
What's up?
Aquatics Natural Aquarium.
Nice.
Because crikey, that's a long name.
Yeah, I know.
I
He
like
did
it.
that while he was here. He was I was like, Lucas, really? I was like, you know what?
Ah, okay. So it
It's
is
your
real.
channel. You can do whatever you want with
I
it.
don't know how that kid's gonna grow with a channel name. So
That's
good.
Lucas Brett's.
Yeah,
That's,
I know.
who-
It's-
You know who it is. Oh man!
So
All right,
I want
I'm gonna finish with them now.
I want to take this opportunity because I didn't have a good way to do it. Lucas, I'd love to have you on a live stream sometime. So if that sounds good to you, I'll find a way to reach out to you.
Get him up now.
Right.
Yeah, I'll drop
he's
down.
in his garage
Yeah.
right now.
He sounds drunk.
I'm kicking everybody else off if I no. I'm just. I mean, I'll put it to you like this though, because and I've got to give credit to Zen Ginger. I was talking to her
Hello,
at like
Artie.
5 this morning, hungover on Vegemite, and
Vegemite.
I've said before, you never know until you try. And she's like, well, why not reach out to Joey? And I'm like, the king of DIY. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, I'm going to have to take my own advice here. So I actually sent Joey a message.
Instagram.
Yes.
Yeah,
He'll
that's
probably
the best
never
way.
see it.
No. That's the best way to talk to him. Instagram. He'll talk. He'll answer you.
So I
called
was
him out
like,
on that live stream the other day, and he just ignored me. Why would he just ignore me like that?
you and 40,000 other people.
Uh-huh.
No, there
But,
was only 2 people talking directly to him the other day, and one person was saying how much they love his videos, and the other one, me, was saying, just fly down to Australia. Let's do a collab, Joey. No response.
Oh,
He
yeah.
he responded to me when I took the piss out of Canadian dollars exchange rate, but no, nothing else that I said.
I remember that now. But yeah, so that I took a piece of my own advice and threw that out there because you never know. You know, I honestly didn't expect John to come on the channel from KG Tropicals. And so that kind of, I threw that out there. That happened. Bob Steen fought. And now we've got.
We're all just fish keepers. We're all just fish nerds having a good time. You know, we got to keep that in mind. You go to this you know, I think, I don't know. Yeah, we're all just a bunch of fish nerds. We're all doing the same thing.
Right.
We're all,
And
we're all
that's-
we're all sitting around a room full of fish tanks, listening to the water trickle.
Yeah. And that's why I
Is the
wanted
spot
to.
vacant now? Spot vacant. Lucas, get up here. Come on.
I put on the shirt.
No,
It was in the dryer. It was the very last black shirt I pulled out.
Oh, look at that.
I thought Ed was telling me to put on a shirt. Goodness me.
We know that.
I was
doesn't
just
happen.
thinking that.
Everyone's always thinking that, Ed.
He's an excuse. He's in Australia.
I
over
love it,
1,000,000
Ed.
degrees right now. So.
It is so hot and humid here right now, Derek. It's not funny.
Mm-hmm. You do a rain dance.
If Lucas comes on, he could tell us about that meat that's in South Carolina, because I was talking about that earlier. He was talking about that on his stream, and I
What?
didn't know any details.
What meat?
There's I don't know if it's a cichlid or just a club, but they're having like their little convention.
Oh,
He's gonna head over to it.
M-E-E-T, not M-E-A-T. Okay.
Yeah, meet up.
Never mind.
Yeah, I wasn't talking.
Are you hungry? Are you hungry over there? You need some meat? Need some iron in your life?
I agree 100%. Scott's Aquatic says Ed has every shirt sitting next to him. He really does. He's probably got like 40 T-shirts piled up off screen.
He's got a shirt rack just off screen, ready to go at the drop of a hat. A drop of a shirt, no less.
Yeah,
I try to support. Oh, it's North Carolina.
North Carolina, okay. Yeah, I'm actually getting me a profile pic done, so.
Very nice.
No way, Derek. No way.
Mm-hmm. So once I get that.
Only been, what, 18 months in the making?
Oh, let me see if I can change my hat.
But yeah, so the point of what I was saying was not in any way, oh, hey, look at me. That was to encourage anybody out there. If you want to do something with somebody else, do a collaboration. Reach out to them.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how many people are cool to do that stuff.
Yeah, like I said, we're all just a bunch of fish nerds. Just some of us have made more videos than others. That's about it.
Some of us figure out what YouTube wanted.
Talk about fish.
I've only made 7 videos. I'm a little bit behind.
I need to make 5. I need to make some videos.
I just close my eyes and just keep doing it because I can't think about it. I'm telling myself I'm sticking to my 3 videos a week, 3 pieces of content a week, and YouTube doesn't like me unless I do that. And if anything, it wants more. So I just keep going. It's got me.
Yeah,
Eat the sacred cow, so to speak.
I've got the bug. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I absolutely love it. I'm trying to find time to do it all, and I'm trying to get better at prioritizing and blocking my time out for creating.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Blackie, you about got Lucas.
And then I did a can. That's Australian for come on. Come on. But we say can.
I don't think my word. I can pronounce words like that.
Well, Lucas, I really do appreciate it. That's awesome that you were lurking by and heard your name. I've been amazed at the people that have just randomly popped up. You know,
that was a nice effort, Derek. I liked it.
Where are we at? I'm not even looking at this chat. What's going on in the chat? I'm almost finished with this thumbnail, and I'm so excited. I'm telling you, I get more excited about my thumbnails lately than my videos. I'm telling you. And then another thing too is what's crazy is on Instagram, like I could put up a picture of leaves. I put up a picture of leaves the other day and get 1,000 views, and then I can stay up all night cramming on a YouTube video and get 300 or 400 views on it. It's like, what? you stay up all night editing and you get 300, 400, 500 views. But I can go on Instagram, take a picture of almond leaves on the way to work in the morning, and get 1,000 views for it. I don't know.
It's the last big effort I put into YouTube videos was my best ofs from my live streams, and it would take me 6 or 7 hours to produce a 15-minute video, and they just become so much work. And then, as a lot of people may be aware of or may not, I do a lot of burps in my live streams and stuff. So I started working on a burp compilation, and just to get the first 17 burps took me an hour and a half, and that's 37 seconds of footage.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of time that you have to put into producing quality content is sometimes a little bit
daunting, right?
There's that.
What's up, guys?
It's exhausting.
Look at that pretty photos.
Hey, buddy. Yeah, so I think my last video, it shouldn't have taken as long, but I had
Hello.
At least 24 hours into it, just writing the narration and getting the timing down, and doing all of the wonderful voiceover stuff and editing it in there. And it was like it's a 12-minute video that's got a full day's worth of hours put into making it.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, Pam, I think she was going to do the best of Punchy streams, or the worst of Punchy streams, and I think it just ended up too much for her.
It does. All any of those best of kind of things, because you've got to download your live streams and then watch them back through to get the good bits. And then, you know, you've got vanity to contend with, like when I was going through mine, having to, yeah, sure, I like this bit. This bit makes me laugh, but is that really going to make everyone else laugh? And it's me, so probably not.
I mean, I could probably do best of my streams, because I don't stream that often.
I want to grab a couple things from the chat real quick. Recon's Aquarium says, I don't know what I need to do putting out videos as far as times and how many per week and stuff. I put out 2 in the same day this week and seemed like they got less views that way. In my experience, and now we'll defer to JH because he's got the most, I think, out of all of us. But in my experience, 2 videos in the same day has never worked well.
No, it's better to like use them like experiments, and I prefer. Okay, YouTube gives you like your first 24, 48 hours. Like when you look at your analytics, it's going to show your first 48 hours. So I just try to do like a video. If anything, I think the best thing to do would be probably a video every 48 hours. So make a video and then watch, like you're doing an experiment, and then you watch it. Give it 48 hours, watch it, see what happened, and you throw out your next video. And give each video 48 hours to do its job.
Also, and the time of day that you release it as well.
Yeah, because you lose early in the day.
So you want consistency with your videos.
You know, you might release one.
That looks good. The hat and that beard. The hat and that goatee. That's pretty solid. I'll use the large like weapon sword, and I would just turn around and run from you if I saw you in a dark alley.
I could get one quick.
Yeah.
So
my pathos up there. I'm gonna have to go and get it.
Sand Creek, if you had the StreamYard and YouTube window open, that would have done it. The other possibility is maybe your mic was picking up from your audio, but I don't think it was because you had a headset on. JH, do you have any thoughts on that? Said he was hearing everything when he was up here with us, hearing everything twice.
I don't know. Hearing everything twice. Not well. You know, it's either if we're not all hearing it, then I don't know.
Someone mute me because I'm not on headphones. It might be me. Just mute me for a sec, and then
somebody echoing.
I have heard a couple very slight echoes, but they hadn't been continuous.
I'm doing this. I'm hanging out because I don't have to work tomorrow.
That's awesome. I've got 2 hours till I have to be at work.
You have 2 hours until you have to go to work? Is that Aqua Balls? Who is that? It sounds like Aqua Balls.
Sure is.
Hey, check it out.
It is. I knew that voice.
Oh, that's what it is.
How do you hatch them out?
Hatch out what?
These
Hey, Aqua Ball.
Corydoras eggs.
Corydoras?
Yeah.
I would put them into a different. I think they'll eat them if you don't get them out of there. Are they on the glass or are they on the Java moss?
There's a bunch of them all over the thing.
Are they on this? Are they scattered on the substrate or are they on the glass?
There's some on the Java, some on the glass. I can see some on the rocks. There's like all over.
I would take something like a credit card and get the ones off of the glass and just at least take those out of there. So you got some of them, but they'll probably eat what you don't take out of there. I don't know. Lucas would probably have good. He's done that. He's bred those. He would know how to handle it. That's for sure. He's in the chat.
Guppy. Want to end the babies in here.
The heck is that made out of, Ed? I am super intrigued by that.
I made this about 10 years ago at the car factory.
Wow.
Like out of liner or something. underlay.
Yeah, I don't know. The line broke down, so I started carving up a old car seat and made it out of a car seat.
That's awesome.
Cool.
What's the green bit on the back?
The green is the Velcro that holds the leather to the cushions.
Ah, yeah, right.
I've
That's
never.
awesome, dude.
I just saw it in a box yesterday and pulled it out, but it's a little warped because it's so old and it's been packed in a box. But yeah, it's just car seat foam.
Still. And it doesn't have all those Lego knobbly bits on it like mine does.
Oh, yours was Lego? That's awesome.
Yeah, I had to have that as soon as I saw it.
Yeah, it looked
But they
cool.
don't miss you. They don't miss you on the price tag for Lego nowadays, do they? Jeez.
I don't have any Legos.
Never
'cause they're
been
so
into
expensive.
So LRB Aquatic says you can either take the eggs out or the adult fish.
I'm finding it really hard to understand Lucas's typing, so potentially he should get up on the panel and discuss.
Yeah, I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read Lucas's writing.
Yeah, I've all
Well,
of
the
a
name
sudden,
of his channel is so long, I can't get past the name of the channel to get to
We
what
might
he's typing.
We
This
might
guy-
also, yes, have to get him up on the screen to explain the title of his channel, because I read the first 3 words and then I'm lost. I'm gone.
Yeah, I don't know why he keeps typing Natural Aquarium Keeping Adventures before everything else he types. I mean, it's just LRB Aquatics.
Yeah, it's kind of
So
unnecessary.
much. Just get up and say it before every word you say.
Has Lucas always had all that extra stuff in there?
I'll be right back.
I think JH made him change it. JH said, "Look,
When he fell asleep, he was logged in. I logged into his laptop and I changed it. Oh, wait for him to fall asleep.
That's awesome.
Oh,
I think
I'm,
uh,
if you said that
JH
earlier, I was probably walking around showing off fish or something. I'm
JH got in his ear and says, "Look, I think I don't think your YouTube channel is growing very well. I think potentially you could benefit from a change of name, and then you might."
I'll give a little heart to heart with him. I let him. Yeah, it's all my fault.
Well, and see, that's actually this new LRB character. I think that's why he showed up. He heard that we were promoting channels on the Fish Room Fever channel, so he wanted some exposure. Yeah.
I think it's somebody trolling LRB is what it is.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. Hold on a second. I can.
Oh, did Lucas ever say he was I thought he was looking up where that convention was going to be, North Carolina somewhere. But did he look up the date?
Oh, come on. Where's that? Yeah, I don't know. But hold on a second. I'm working on something here.
It scared me.
Mr. Fish, sir, thank you for the message. I appreciate that. I had not even seen that. Trying to keep up.
I know I looked up wherever it was going to be, and it was a 6-hour drive for me, but I thought it still might be worth it going.
Oh, come on. Where is...
Maybe I could get a high five from Lucas.
You can get one from me.
You're too far away.
Aw.
I would love to get out of all the YouTubers that I could go visit, you'd be the one, Blackie.
You might get drunk.
No, that's all right.
But no allergies down here.
Hey, that's good. That's really good for me.
But
And
Zen, I was working on it. I had to close like 4 windows to find my my actual YouTube chat. I don't know. I gave him a wrench, but keep in mind that he's the one that got Joseph timed out in my other live stream.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
But yeah, so March
Careful.
5th through 8th in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Lucas, whenever you come down, I got spare beds and stuff. I can save you a few bob on accommodation.
I could go with him, and I could carry his bags.
There you go. Sounds like a win-win-win-win-win-win-win-win.
Already found a 4-unit property. Shh, don't tell anybody. Internet, be quiet.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Jesus, after all
Oh,
that
thank
work.
God. We're going backwards.
You didn't delete your thumbnail, did you, JH?
No, but I started to just erase half of it.
Oh, yeah,
I got it. There's the back button, you know. You can go back. Good.
I won't pay for your flights, Lucas, but you know, I'll keep you accommodated and potentially fed as well. As long as you don't have you know, super rigid dietary requirements. Because you know, we just stuff to eat.
Lucas and his dietary requirements. It's a vegan diet that he doesn't have to cook.
Which Lucas is, in all honesty, not too far from us here.
Plenty of vegans walking around and shoot and eat. No worries at all.
There we go.
Yeah, Lucas is actually closer than going to that convention in North Carolina. At least for us.
I'll see. Because I think Ed would be glad to come and do some free tank maintenance as long as we could get some footage for the Fish Room Fever channel. I think that's what he said.
Well, I was just thinking about joining the fish club there because I'm looking for a fish club. And it stinks that I have to look 5 hours away.
Lucas has confirmed in the chat that he eats vegans again. I mean, meat, not vegans, meat.
Lucas is virtually just straight north of me.
Good logic. I like it.
Right, sorry about that. I'm back.
All right.
Looking for something.
I do maybe 3
What's everybody breathing in their room these days?
3 meals a week of vegetarian, but not necessarily vegan.
Tetras, and more Tetras.
Oh no,
Lucas, I'm in Knoxville, Tennessee.
I'm stuck on my Tetra fry.
I have a lot of Tanzanian fry right now, and
Awesome.
there's corbenses and a lot of shell dwellers.
Nice.
That's a beautiful tank.
Sugar is
Oh, that's
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 cool.
an old tank already. It's about 1.5 years.
I selected a trio of guppies today and moved them into one of my other tanks. This male that has amazing colours and this really interesting tail that I've not seen before, and with a couple of females. Within 2 hours of moving the 3 guppies into the other tank, there was 4 babies in the tank already. They really got busy, or alternatively, one of the females was already pregnant.
That's awesome.
Gotta love
Yeah.
that.
But you know, my first attempt at selective breeding, because I get all these ridiculous genes coming through in my mutt guppies, because that's all I do. I just do mutt guppies, and my mutt guppies seem to throw a lot of Endler traits.
Yeah. The black bar.
Just lots of fluorescent colours more than anything, and the smaller size. And I've never bought an Endler in my life.
Oh no, yeah, it's in there.
That's for sure.
It's in there. Recessive genes probably crossed somewhere at one point with Endler.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got this little guy with fluorescent oranges and greens and this really long tail thing with a couple of females with purple and black tails. So very interested in seeing what I'll get out of them.
Yeah, so Ed, weren't you saying that you would gladly go pick up LRB and bring him to the East Tennessee meetup? This is why I love Ed, because I can joke about these things with him and he doesn't care.
tentative wasn't it? G'day, constant aquarist in the house. How are you?
You see, Ed, I had to work the invitation for him to come down here for the meetup in somehow, and I figured offering your services would offer a humorous, comedic way to do it.
Yep. Well, and see, you're about 40 minutes from me, and he's 5 hours, so. But you're on the way.
Well, see, and that's the thing is because John has contemplated coming down here for a meetup from KG. So if we can get John to do it, because he's like, it's like 7 hours. I drive all day. That's nothing. If we can get John to do it, we just need to convince John to scoop up LRB on the way here. And
that's
I mean,
so out of his way. That's probably 8 hours out of his way. 9 hours.
No.
Oh, and Sean Ooted.
I'll buy you a map sometime.
Missed you coming in.
See, you're supposed to let people commit to these things, and then they figure that out. Ed, you just
worry about.
Well, I doubt that John's watching, so we're probably still good.
You never know. I've had stranger things.
You never know. Yeah.
It'd probably be a pretty cool if he did a video. You know how he likes to do his one-on-one videos.
Yeah.
He could do one with the camera in his dash with Lucas on the way down. Kind of like how Seinfeld
could fly
does
his drone
people.
above the car as he drives.
Yeah.
It is February 9th. I don't need to pull it back up, but yeah, it's going to be February 9th in Knoxville. The quote-unquote official start time is 1 p.m., but it's going to basically go from 10 a.m. in the morning until that afternoon because people have various drive times to get here. But we've got the local fish store has offered to host the event for us. Yeah, I was waiting because I figured somebody else had something to say.
Well, I was typing. I can't talk and type at the
No,
same
no,
time.
absolutely not.
What kind of person do you think I am?
Definitely.
Okay, so Lucas is going to be in Minnesota that day, so we're moving the East Tennessee meetup to Minnesota.
Yeah.
What's the CCAC?
Well, my cousin's wedding, he's in Minnesota. It's in July. Or June.
Hey, Joseph.
Yeah.
Remember that Valentine's picture that I showed you the other day?
Yes.
Do you want to have
wait.
It was like one that I said myself and Scungy were thinking about.
Yeah, the
match. I'll try and show you the new version.
It's not new. I just tried to do it again.
Oh, very nice, Dr.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
So we're thinking about putting that on.
I'll start the bidding at 50.
No, makes a nice Valentine's Day Day card there.
She snapped her heart out and she's holding it in one hand. It's like a "my heart is yours" kind of message.
Yeah, I need a heads up.
Well, something like that. Alternatively, "you've destroyed me. You've killed me."
No, but
So are you going to put that on a shirt, Blackie?
very happy.
No, that's a Valentine's Day card that you give to your spouse, your loved one, or someone. You can take it. You can take it either way.
Gave you the one in the first place out of love. It was my self-portrait.
Yeah, we like that one. We've got to try and work out how to get that sorted in time for Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I should have known that was the Circle City Aquarium Club because I've actually checked them out, and I like your shirts you guys get. I'd like to get a shirt that says Chattanooga Ed down the side. That's part of the reason why I would join the club. But I love Indy. Indy's an awesome town. I go there for the Gen Con once a year. That's where
cool.
they do all the games and stuff. But it's such a huge thing. Like all the bars downtown will change their menus to like Pac-Man pizza or all sorts of weird things.
That means something completely different in Australia, but do not Google it.
Okay.
Oh no. Woo, yeah. It's 4:30 in the morning here. That's good time. It's good time to talk like that.
Is that similar to rooting here versus rooting there, Blackie?
Well, similar in that the differences in meaning are vastly different.
Yeah.
Not similar in the similarity of meanings.
Right.
I know it's come across correct. But yeah, the difference between the name for the liquor, gin, and what old-timey Australians use for gin is not appropriate. Not appropriate. Not appropriate for Googling, Julie writes on Wells.
Well, and I have learned my lesson for these late night streams to title them potentially not safe for work. So we do have that going for us. But I'll be right back, gentlemen.
You did let me know.
Oddball here?
Oh,
Hey,
that'd
I
be
was
awesome.
earlier.
if you're here, I saw your name in chat.
Well, Tom, I will try to look up when that spring and fall auction is and try to head over there. St. Louis has a pretty cool one. I was in the St. Louis Aquarium Club for a while, and they've got a good auction too. If you ever go that direction, check one out.
Okay. Sorry I was gone. I was messing with my new bow, so.
Messing with his new bow and sniffing his armpits, apparently.
No. I was just
I
yawning.
saw you. I saw you doing this.
I've been missing a lot of Haley's live streams. She does them kind of early, and I'm up all night, so I miss them.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even get notified for her last one.
4
I'll
o'clock
be
in
back.
the morning, my time.
So
Staying up
I
all
went-
night.
I'm going to interrupt real quick. I went to the living room and I found an alien that wanted to say hello that should be in bed. Come here if you want to say hello to everybody. Yeah, over here.
Sounds like an alien. What was that?
Say
That's
that.
my little boy.
Oh.
Camera director, baby.
Which one?
Boy.
Oh, you're intentionally staying off the camera?
Or maybe
Okay.
we're not supposed to say kids' names.
Yeah, no, it's my little one, the youngest one.
Hello, the youngest one. That's a long first name.
You
You've
tell him
got.
your name?
Hey, kiddo.
Come over here. Normally he runs and jumps on camera any chance he gets.
Tell them
Look.
I'm on here.
Look,
Tell them to
Ed's
wave at
up
me.
there, Blackie's there, JH Aquatics is up there, Aquaballs.
My youngest
Hey.
one's still not talking.
His name's Dominic. I don't know why he didn't want to be on camera right now. Normally he wants his own YouTube channel. So,
Too.
you know.
Hello, Dominic. Get
Hello,
your own
Dominic.
YouTube channel.
I have a Dominic, 12 years old.
Very
Oh,
nice.
that's awesome.
Oh,
right.
cool.
You going to bed for school? I
What
love
kind
you.
of channel does he want to do? Gaming or?
He wants to do fish.
Oh yeah.
He wants to do a fish channel.
Outstanding.
I'm thinking that we're trying to get Mom to do a couple of her own videos. She's done a couple, but nothing that she's given me to actually post yet. So I think between the two of them, we might be able to get some videos going.
Breaking news on the Fish Room Fever live stream. Haley no longer works for Lucas Brett's. All of
Oh,
that
bummer.
name stuff.
Oh man.
What?
What happened?
I think they had a punch up. I think he said higher up in the chat that they had a fist fight and Haley won. So Lucas had to let it go.
Yeah. Something she actually tried to strangle him with one of those rope fish. Yeah.
No.
And he
Yeah,
probably
that
just
means
worked
spaghetti
so much at
tacos,
the other job.
Sure.
Yeah,
At
I mean,
Chewy.
she's constantly working.
You said just enough, Lucas, for us to be able to make a little fun of it. So, you know, we're at least making light of a potentially not so light situation.
That's what we do.
I was going to say that. I was going to say that's what I do. But, you know, Jimbo beat me to it.
Lucas, you're gonna have to install an auto water change system in your fish room.
It's not easy to do a water change, guys. I don't have a system. I do with the long hose.
Oh my god, you're killing me.
It's all right. It's all right, Lucas.
Oh,
Nobody watches this stream.
shiznit.
There you go.
water change.
Lucas, I'd give you my application, but I'm already working for Bob Kaler.
I mean, I would, but I don't want to move to Illinois.
Oh, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Don't touch anything. What did I do? Everything was fine. Oh,
Don't touch the buttons.
no touchy.
Friend over, he came and distracted me, and I got overfull. My aquarium got overfilled, and I was like, dude.
Oh.
He got mad and left. Never came back.
Oh.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, right?
I hate it. Not
I've overflowed buckets before. It's annoying.
Thank the, I'm not gonna be religious, but the floor is cement, so no damage happened. I just mopped it. That's it.
I think the worst.
Yeah, fixed.
I had left the python in the bottom one of these tanks because this is sitting directly on top of an identical tank because it's actually a fish store rack setup. But I had just resealed it and I filled it for the test to make sure that it was good. And everything was fine. And then a couple hours later, there's water in the hallway. Well, I had left the python in the tank, and my oldest one had turned the water on in the bathroom where the python hooks up to. Didn't get any water out, and so just left it on. So it had run for a good 45 minutes, overflowing the aquarium.
Might I say, you want to be careful with all of those house bricks in that tank.
Look at this. This is my my hose. One day it's off right now. I came one day, it was out, and all the water was all outside everywhere. No joke, right?
At least it's
60 gallons
concrete.
of water.
I hope that's concrete.
It's garage is full of water.
My problem is always I'll leave my my RODI system running and I'll go to sleep. And I'll wake up in the morning and my RODI reservoir will be overflowing onto my kitchen floor. I wake up to the sound of this little waterfall sound and this light trickle of a.
Oh, Lucas is moving to St. John.
Is
St. John, the island?
Nice, nice. He hasn't talked to me about that yet, but there's room.
It's refreshing seeing another Sarah spelled like that. Sarah walked off that way, and she spelled that way too. LRB.
No, that's good.
It's as Sarah in the who's in the chat. Is Sarah in the chat?
Referring to Sarah. He's Sarah.
Oh.
And when he mentioned,
I was like, what is she doing awake?
JH, what did you do with the sea turtles? You've got this man hooked.
For 200K.
Oh, on the sea turtles, yeah. They're pretty cool. They're fun.
Yes, you're serious. I can believe that. Yes, let's spend 200K on our house so we could sell it for 800.
Do you think he's serious? I believe he's serious. I'm worried that he is serious. Oh, he's serious.
Sarah is on board fully. Wink.
Oh, I need to make a cup of coffee or something.
Oh, goodness. Well, see, and LRB is one of those that he jokes enough that you're like, oh, he's just kidding. But he's out there just far enough that there's potential for it to happen.
The thing is, though, I mean, you could do a lot in the tropics with fish keeping if you found a place where you have like an outside, like Jesse. He literally has got his carport. If I had a carport, it would look just like Jesse's carport. Totally. It would be loaded. It'd be just racks and racks of tanks.
Yeah, you're gonna move
Either way,
Vermont, right?
Yeah, I've got a solid. Yeah, this is
That's
happening.
Cool. A little bit more out of it. Yeah, it needs islands. Let's go.
It's okay. It's all right. there's definitely there's a lot of projects going on in that house right now already, and there's like tanks aren't even in there yet, but there's plans.
So I'm just
There's
curious.
plans.
Do you all even have like a rough guesstimate of how many tanks you're going to end up with in that house?
Well, right now we have 400 going in.
Wow.
Oh,
Like 400 altogether going in. Yeah, that's like she already has that many tanks.
Is that all?
Half of them are just stacked up in a garage, empty, just stacked empty in a garage.
Are most of those 10 gallons or?
The 10s and 20s, yeah.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
How many
dollar
of you
per
have
gallon,
arowana?
dollar per gallon sale, man. It's for real.
I'm not taking advantage of one of those yet.
Me
Who's
either, but
keeping-
I just
keeping
get the
arowana?
pictures when Amber does. I just get the pictures texted to me of her car loaded up with tanks. I'm just like, oh no.
that's awesome though.
Nigga, I don't have the
Yeah.
space to build a whole fish room.
Lucas,
Well-
before you move, make sure you let us know when the garage sale is.
Yeah.
Oh yes, definitely.
Who has arowana? Anybody keeping arowana?
No, unfortunately not.
Nope. I did check out that
I don't-
print that MTA has. That proof
I don't
on
attempt
print
to get one.
of arowana. It looks amazing.
I seen today a small one about literally about 3 inches for $75. It was a black arowana, beautiful, gorgeous. I can take a little footage tomorrow if you guys like to see. I'll put it on, but it's a baby. Still nice colors on it.
Oh yeah, that'll go fine in a 10-gallon tank.
Recon Aquarium says 400. Holy crap, seems excessive.
I'm with GRB. Get on the Saratoga Giardini.
So I don't know if JH heard that or not. Was that
What part?
including the bedded jars, or is that just specifically tanks on the 400?
That's not including beta jars.
Wow.
No, she's got about the same amount in beta jars. That's separate. Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
You're gonna have to make capture your fish tanks.
Oh boy.
A fish tank couch.
Oh,
And then you've got all the pathos that's going through all of these hundreds and hundreds of tanks and jars, and it's going to be like its own little paradise area.
The Hotel
little bit.
Pathos.
Hotel Pathos.
Pathos reservation.
We'll see if there's any in the hotel where we go to this next convention.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to grab some pathos, I guess. I don't know.
So let me ask you, JH, can you disclose to us what you're bringing for the auction? For the big
I don't
fish
think
deal?
so. I don't think I can. I
was
don't know how
curious.
that works, but
And
I'm
that's
gonna
fine.
be.
Surprise.
That's why I love
I don't know
I
if
heard it
I
was
was
the-
even supposed to say. I don't even know if I was supposed to say what I'm doing there, because it's kind of a
I heard he
surprise,
was
right?
bringing some half-used buckets of green paint.
Yeah. I am gonna bring a large foam container full of fish, though, probably.
So we're just going to say convict cichlids to keep you out of trouble.
Yeah, I want to bring plants though, but I wanted to bring them and donate them for the auction, but I don't think that. I just think it might be more trouble than it's worth. I don't know, but and then again, I was thinking I could bring them and just use them to barter with, like
Right,
room sales and stuff. I could just run around with like a big bag of plants and just be like, "I'll trade you 2 crypts." Yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, no,
Oh, no,
I'm not
that's
doing none of that, but I'm not messing with stuff I shouldn't mess with. I don't need extra mess. But I'm definitely bringing fish. I gotta bring fish because I'm bringing stuff for people. I've got people that are picking up fish. So
Yeah, it should be. Depending on the software. Sorry.
Well,
yeah,
if you end up bringing some of those wild guppies, and they're in the auction beforehand, will you let me know so I can look for them?
Okay.
Because that would be cool.
Yeah, somehow all of JH's guppies that he donated disappeared before they got to the auction, huh, Ed?
Yeah, well, I brought some with me when I went to the last the Aquatic Experience, and it was crazy. I brought them for Amber, and then there was this guy. That was a really cool story. There was this dude that's wrote me a letter, a handwritten letter, a long time ago, like first year of my channel. My first guppy video that went kind of like viral for me. I don't know, not viral, but like 180,000 views or something like that. And he sent me a letter saying that like I grew up in the Virgin Islands when I was a kid, and I used to go find these guppies in the creeks when I was a kid, and it just reminded me of my childhood. Thought that was all cute and all that. I mean, not cute, but it was sweet. It was nice. It was that that I touched somebody that way or whatever. And then I'm saying it all rude. I'm being rude, but I don't mean to be rude. I'm just trying to get through the story. So, so in the end, we're at the Aquatic Experience, and this big, tall West Indian dude comes up to me, and he's like, I'm that dude. I'm like, oh, really? That's so cool. And it's like, it just so happens that I had a bunch of these guppies in the hotel room, and so I said, you know what? Let me go up, because he could tell he really wanted some of them. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go up to the room, and I'm going to go make up a bag of them for you real quick. And I went up and made a group of the guppies, and I brought them down and gave them to him. That was pretty cool.
Awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, because of like 2 years of YouTube, and it came around, and I literally meet the person and happened to have the guppies that he was so in love with in the room, and could just give him some and not even have to think about it. It was kind of cool. Cool stuff. Amber wasn't so happy about it. Amber's like, what? Excuse me, what? Those are mine?
Those are my guppies.
Oh, mine.
Me?
I think I remember you telling that story, if I'm not mistaken, because I thought it was cool, like you said, how it came full circle.
Yeah, it was cool to like meet somebody. And then, because first of all, it's just cool to get a handwritten letter from somebody in the mail that like your videos like touched them in one way or the other. It's cool stuff. I kind of like it when it's kids, though. I almost prefer. It's nice when it's kids. That's when I cry.
Right.
When some kid gives you. I had this kid. It's actually these two little girls, and they like drew these pictures of like some sea turtles and some different fish and stuff. I've got them over here somewhere. And yeah, it's hard not to get a little emotional when that happens. It's pretty cool to have that happen. Have little kids kind of coming up to you and stuff. I don't know. That changed the whole thing for me. YouTube turned into a different thing for me when that happened. I was like, oh, this is not what I thought I was getting myself into, but I like it. I don't know. There's so much more than just us adult fish nerds. I mean, we can have our fun as adults, but there's that whole next generation of fish keepers, and we gotta remember that we gotta protect that too, because they're gonna be the ones that take our spots.
Yeah.
When we have heart attacks in our fish rooms.
Absolutely. No, I agree. 100%.
When we drop a tank on us, someone else is gonna have to take our spot. Yeah. Someone else is gonna have to take our fish from us and keep them alive. Right?
Chappie, Precious needs your help with video and audio. I guess that's the right way to put it.
What was I gonna do? Did I finish my thumbnail? I'm all relaxing. I'm not done.
I would say I don't know, but we haven't seen it, so we have no clue if you finished it or not.
I don't know if I need more fish in it, but I don't think that the fish are as important.
Nah,
in the thumbnail.
Lightning bolts for days. That's what you need.
I'm gonna have to fix my thumbnail. Take that discus out of there.
No, the fish should be there. No, I'm just saying what I'm trying to do here. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go with it. I'm calling it. I'm gonna call it.
That's the spirit.
There you go. Well, you'll have to let us know how the CTR does.
Well, we'll see. Yeah, you'll see how many views I get. You'll see how many views.
Sorry.
Fry.
For some reason, I want to
Like-
combine a fish room
like-
and a game
yeah.
room, so I can have like both.
Hey Lucas, thanks for hanging out, Lucas, and listening to us sling some shit about.
Hey,
Yeah,
For dropping all
RP,
your views.
you have a good night.
Dropping all your
Lucas, have a good one, man.
Hey, I'm gonna jump out.
Lucas, thank
My
you.
phone is dying and need to charge up a little bit. Take care,
Alright.
guys. Thank you for having me.
Balls, thank you for
See ya,
coming up, my
Balls.
friend.
Thank you.
Yep. Bye, Uncle Balls.
See you, man.
Let me see if I can throw this in here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so I'm in total agreement with you in terms of the next generation. I think that's one of the
That's true.
big things to focus on, and that's kind of the one downside that
For
I saw. And I don't want to start a giant thing on it, but with the whole COPA thing is people avoiding kid-friendly content, specifically in our hobby, because they're worried about it.
Oh, just because they don't know what
Yeah,
they're worried they don't understand, but
right.
there's not any problem. There's nothing to worry about.
Right, absolutely. Because I mean, that's like you said, we need to get them involved. Not just personally where are our tanks going to go, but what about these fish that we're keeping alive in the hobby? Things that aren't even out in the wild anymore. If we don't have the next generation following up with that, then it's all for naught.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a right way to do it. I mean, there's a right way to make the content so you're right on the line there too. So you can be available for younger people to see it, but you're not. Like for me, my channel, I think only 6% of my viewers are even 13 to 18,
Right.
and then the rest of them are older than that. So yeah, I'm totally obviously in a not a kids channel. I mean, you got to be that's what people need to not worry about it. You can do kid stuff all day long because your analytics will probably never make yourself out to be a kids channel. That would mean that 50 to 75% of your viewership needs to be under 13. Like that's that would take some. You'd really have to. You just got to do some Lego stuff, like. You're gonna have to be doing something else to get that kind of those kind of numbers.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go upload. We're gonna upload.
So
I forgot.
SEO Chappie's
title.
back. There's Chappie. Welcome back, Bubba.
Hey,
Jeremy.
what's going on?
Once again.
Man, JH, you got me going through my old streams, and I'm grabbing timestamps for my story starts and stops, and it's a pain in the butt.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man, because that's the only way I'm only going to be making, that's the only way I make videos. That or I sit here and record audio and then make some crazy, spooky video for it.
Hmm.
Oh.
I've tried to look up my viewer age, and it won't tell me anything.
No, you got to go into analytics and you go into your audience. You go and look at your audience, and it's going to show you what percentage is male, what percentage is female, what countries. It's going to show those and the ages and stuff there too.
Yeah, I get all that except for the age. They won't tell me what age.
Are you 13, Derek?
Uh-huh.
Don't you need a certain number of views before they can get that demographic information, age, gender,
No.
sort of stuff?
I wouldn't think so.
Not for your whole channel, not for the whole channel, but yeah, they do need enough. But I mean, they should be able to come up with something for his channel by now.
If you go to analytics and then click audience,
Yeah.
scroll down.
When I click on the audience tab on mine, it says no one watches your channels, etc. Out of the 7 people that watch your channel, we can't determine what gender or age they are.
Oh, that's
No.
great.
So it's
So, yeah,
funny.
Thanks for stopping in, Raycon. Have a good sleep.
Oh,
Yeah, night,
Recon,
Recon.
I appreciate you.
have a good night, bud. And he didn't even get timed down. Oh, he's a mod now.
So,
Um, even me doing the creepy pastas,
I agree,
which
Sean.
I would suspect that I would get the children viewers. I have 0% 13 to 17.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy about that.
You guys know what this is? I'm sure you guys in Aussie land probably know what these are.
That's a
Call
funky
that a
star
star.
fruit that I've seen in the produce section.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think I like the way those taste.
Yeah, it's a
that's-
carambola or star fruit. It's from South
Never heard
America,
of
but from South America. But a friend of mine, he's passed away now, but he was a horticulturalist, and he's from Argentina, but he would bring these different strains, just like mangoes. There's lots of different kinds of mangoes. He'd bring them back, and he would graft the different strains of star fruit together and graft. So even though he's passed away, his garden still exists, and I can go pick these grafted star fruit out of his gardens. So
Oh,
that's what this
man.
is. This is actually star fruit that's been grafted.
So what
But-
flavor?
Okay, so now it's
What flavor? I don't know. It's the key is to get that sweetness and kind of cut that fiber, just like with mangoes. Some mangoes can be super, super fiberish,
Sure.
really stringy. It gets stuck in your
Okay.
teeth, And then other mangoes are just like they're butter. They just melt in your mouth. There's no fiber really, and they're just
And
like,
you want to find that like middle ground, I guess.
well, whatever. Everybody has their own thing they like.
I will eat a star fruit well before I will eat a mango.
Yeah, I'm
Good
allergic to
mango.
mango. I'm allergic to mango. I ate so many when I was a kid. I'm not allowed. I can't eat mango anymore.
Oh wow!
It'll make me sick.
Really?
Yeah. When I was
Wow.
a kid in Mexico, there's like mango orchards all over Mexico. Just like there's cornfields in America, and me and my sister, we'd go running around in the mango fields in the orchards, anyways, and we'd be eating mangoes all day long to the point where we get this rash where the juice would run down our chin and like get a rash on our chest from the juices. You could actually get a rash from the juices from the mango because it's so
You
well,
can
it's
get
acidic.
You can get burns from the sap when you pick the
Yep.
fruit off the tree.
That's what usually what happens. People don't realize it, but they're transferring the oils and the saps from the
Yeah.
and you get it'll blister up and make it's like poison ivy almost.
I did not know that. So that fruit does not want to get eaten.
Really?
No, poison ivy. I mean, I'm sorry, not poison ivy. Mango does have a toxin in it that some people are born allergic to. It's the same toxin that's found in kiwi and like cantaloupe and stuff like that. So usually people that are allergic to mangoes can't eat the other, and that's what. So I just ate so much of it. What the doctors say is I built up the toxin in my spinal cord. So now if I eat like a whole raw mango, I'm basically overdosing in the toxins because it's already in my system. So now I eat a mango and it's an instant overdose basically of the toxin. So same thing when I eat, like if I go like kiwi or like cantaloupe, I can get that metal taste in my mouth when I eat them. If I try to eat them, I can eat a couple of bites, but if I eat a whole mango, I'm gonna be like, it's cold sweats. I'm end up in the bathroom a lot, like most of the day, and I have to drink like 4 or 5 gallons of water to kind of rehydrate because I'll lose all my hydration, if you know what I mean.
That's a cleanse, right? That's what they call it.
Yeah. Oh, I guess so. If you don't die.
Oh God, what is it? Terror at 30,000 feet.
Oh man, that's not a fun
sugar-free
way to
gummy
go.
bears.
That's not a fun way to go.
No, so I eat pineapple. Pineapple does that to me a little bit. So I can eat a little bit, but I can't. But all the other
Same for
fruits,
me.
I'm fine.
No, same for me. Pineapple does the same thing for me. It's just like the mango or the kiwi or the cantaloupe. Yeah.
Oh, precious man, I'm sorry for you, JH. Mango is my favorite fruit. I would be hating that.
I've never liked mango. So.
Hideous fruit. I was just kind of scrolling back through here while everybody was talking, and I feel bad because I missed SC, who is in the chat. So my apologies if you can still hear me. I didn't see you come in. SC Fish Keeping, I'm glad you're here.
He went to bed.
Oh, hey, SC Fish Keeping.
What's up, man? Oh, he's in the chat now? He's still here? I'm not looking at the chat. I'm editing and uploading.
It was earlier. I was scrolling back through on the
okay.
Yeah,
SC
SC went to bed.
Oh, I didn't mean to. I totally ignored him. I had fun with him in Dallas a couple of different times. We done some fish store tours together. It was him and
I did say hello to
Priscilla.
him in the show. I said hello to him
Okay,
to
so
try and alert you all to his presence.
Mm-hmm.
I
To
heard
watch-
somebody say his name. I just sometimes things go in one ear and right out the other ear.
Yeah, well, especially with six people on in the chat flying, and then Lucas in here, it all goes to shambles, especially at 4:00 in the morning.
Yep. I did manage to check my analytics, and it did tell me my audience age. Apparently, it is 30 for lifetime is 35 to 44 years of age.
That's awesome.
Wait, Derek.
Yeah, that's 43% of
That's-
my viewers.
That's how most fish keeping channels, I think, are. That's where they're at. Yeah.
I thought it would be younger, but
That's where I'm at. My main demographic is between 24 and 44.
that's cool.
Yeah. Well, mine's 25 or 25 to 54.
Same here. Yeah. I have a whopping 3% that's in the 18 to 24. Everything else is in that age range that you just said, Chappie.
Mine is 7.5.
My apparently 80%, 87% of males watch my channel, and only 12% is female.
Well, see, that's because you need the beard. I've got 16.9% female. So I've got the beard.
16? You got 16?
Yeah, 16.9% of my audience is female.
That's
don't wanna
pretty
hear what
good.
mine is.
No, but that's pretty good. I mean, if you talk to most male content creators in the fish keeping niche, 16, 17 is pretty good. I don't think I got that.
It's the beard.
Mine's 35% with female.
Are you serious?
Did you do the
Yeah.
Are you serious, Chappie?
Yeah, 35%.
You're over there telling your little stories and.
Hey.
Never mind. I'm
No,
It was
doing
very
this.
higher when he had a mustache.
No, there was a time some months females are higher than men.
I bet that was when you had the mustache.
Yeah.
Now they tune in, they don't know if they're looking at a girl.
Yeah, but here's the problem, though. Is
Oh, Ed's got jokes.
Yeah.
That's a totally different niche, though.
Oh, man.
You're skewing our results over here, buddy.
So.
Well, sure. So maybe y'all are in the wrong hobby. I'm in such a small niche, though, that there's only a few YouTubers that have those big channels that, I'm eventually going to run out of stories.
Just start over.
I find myself doing that sometimes. I'll be in a live stream and I'll be like, I don't know the story, and I'll read it. I'm like, son of a bitch, I've done this story. Well, screw it, I'm finishing it. The ladies
writing your own.
I've done that when I was drunk. It was a lot of fun, but it is not easy to do.
Mental note for Chappie: get drunk more often.
Right.
Oh man, I was looking back on my videos where I had the mustache. That thing was a monster. That was easily a third of my face.
Right.
Before an hour ago. Can you tell that it's gone?
Holy cow. Sand Creek, you've been on dialysis for 17 years?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I can't even imagine.
That's
my-
tough.
Yeah. My brother, I donated a kidney to my brother because he was on dialysis for a long time. And now he
really?
can't have grapefruit because it messes with the anti-rejection pills.
Ed, that's awesome of you. That's very noble.
Yeah.
Well,
Awesome.
it was pretty cool because we were like a perfect match. But he's adopted, so I mean that was really cool.
Oh, wow.
But I'm O positive, so maybe I'd be a good match for everybody.
Can I have your one? I'm gonna need it.
I was waiting for that.
I only got one kidney left, though.
We have our fish fam organ donor now.
What about your liver? I might need your liver.
Yeah, and that grows back.
Don't
You could have the top lobe.
You can just do chunks of that, can't you?
Oh, so there you go, Precious. I'll be honest, I started watching more Chappie when I could see his dimples.
Me too, Precious.
Yes.
The cutest facial deformity ever. It really is.
I have them too when I'm not so fat.
I'm proud to say that I've been losing weight. So I'm under 200 pounds now. I'm happy about that. So Blackie, Derek, JH Aquatics, y'all are all looking kind of well. JH, you're looking at your computer.
I'm trying to finish optimizing a video that I'm uploading right now. I'm just trying to get it done. Get her done. Trying to get her done.
So I have a question about that. I want to say it was a stream that you were on, or James, was it one of y'all? We're talking about the CPH or something, and then the ads. Do you add the ads every 10 minutes if you had a long or
CPM? You mean CPM,
yes,
right?
That one. I'm not so versed in that stuff.
CPM is you're talking about advertising. You're talking about the AdSense.
Yes.
Yeah.
So do you auto add?
Cost per million views is what it stands for. Cost per million views is CPM. Do I what?
Do you auto add, or do you let YouTube just add them?
What do you mean?
Because you can add every 10 minutes or something if you want in your videos.
No, I don't mess with it at all. Whatever it's at, maybe people should complain to me if there's too many. I don't mess with it. I just hit monetize it. I don't play around, and I don't customize how the ads are. I just let it roll. I should look at it right now when I said I'm not even there yet. I'm filling out the description, but I don't I don't focus on it at all. So I only think I would focus on it if it was annoying for my viewers. I could probably make more money. First of all, you got to make longer videos. It's like you're only going to get, if you don't make a long video, you're only going to get one commercial out of it anyway. So
yeah, the cutoff is 10 minutes. If you get it over that 9:59, you can add that.
Get
second.
two.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, screw that. I mean, not screw that, but I'm more about like 16 to 20 minutes.
Right. Well, yeah, and you can get multiples in there.
Yeah, so I'm at like 4 hours in my streams.
And to me, my point of going to 16 to 20 minutes is more for view duration as well. Because you make a longer video, you're going to get more watch time.
And Zen's got it. Not to correct JH, because I don't want to correct JH, but it's actually, and I'm going to pronounce it wrong, but the cost per melee.
Melee. Yeah.
Cost per thousand.
1,000, not million, 1,000. Melee meaning like Italian or Latin. Melee in Latin means 1,000, right? Not million. Yeah. Sorry, I was wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just didn't want people thinking when they looked at, oh my God, I get $2 per million clicks, or million views. Yeah,
that's a big difference. No, she's right.
Hey, can I just throw one thing out quick that doesn't apply to anything what you guys are talking about?
Go for it.
Brad said you can't have another transplant to Sand Creek. I'm pretty sure he can get another kidney transplant as long as it's like donated from a family member or something like that. I think it's livers they don't allow you to have more than one. But because we were gonna, if mine didn't work out, somebody else in the family was gonna try to give one to my brother. I just wanted to throw that out so that way Sand Creek doesn't get depressed.
Hey, no problem. Absolutely, I appreciate that, Ed. Chappie, I would like to say, because are you referencing ads during streams, or are you referencing going back and adding ads to prior streams?
Prior. I don't think I can put ads during my stream.
I'm almost positive you can, and the reason I say that is because I watch a streamer and she'll be like, okay, everybody please watch my ad, and she'll click a button and it'll go to ad. I have premium, so I don't see it, but
I don't know how to do that yet. Oh, you just wait. I will do that.
That's why I wanted to make sure you knew about it.
I think it's in your it's in the new when if you go live and then you go into your YouTube studio and go into that stream's live panel, while you're live.
The live control panel?
The control panel, yeah, for that live stream. I believe you can do it from there. You just got to go. I think there's a tab there for monetization.
Y'all
I
still
think
see?
so. I don't use that though because I stream through OBS, so I don't even look at that page when I'm streaming. I'm not looking at that control
Well, I figured Chappie's diehard
panel.
lady fans would, watch ads for him.
I mean, y'all want me to buy that Lamborghini, right? No, you get a Lamborghini from YouTube ads. Just okay. Here's an ad. Here's an ad. Here's an ad. No, and I was just wondering. There was a YouTube video about the CPM that I was watching when y'all were talking about it, and like the guy's like, add them every 5 freaking minutes if you can, and this and that, and
Hell no, I hate videos like that.
well, I mean, I pay for YouTube, so you also get paid for people that watch your videos and pay for YouTube.
Yeah, well, and here's the other thing, though, is that, like, case in point, we talked about this a little bit. If you start doing, like, tech-related videos and things, you'll have a different CPM for that, a higher CPM for that than we will in, say, the fish hobby. Just because there's more money to be made by advertisers going after your market for tech-related than there is for the fish hobby.
Oh, yeah, so I should do more of those. 10-4.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in this is, so I'll help like Precious. I'm just using Precious as an example. So she was like 90% there with Streamlabs, and I just helped her with certain settings and this and that. But I very well could have recorded that and said, okay, well, this is what we're going to try now, and this is what we're going to do, and then put that on YouTube instead of just doing it all offline.
Yeah.
And I do that so often. I just, I like to think that, I'm helping an individual person. I'm not trying to, I don't know how to explain it.
I think what you're waiting for is for everyone on the panel to say,
"Oh,
cash in on that chappy, cash in on that chappy." One more time.
No, I'm not. No.
So I'm taking. Oh, I'm looking at my ads.
getting in fish
I'm doing all kinds of ads.
Even if I have to drive the fish tank over to him.
You can click to have a video. You can click to have an ad play after your video too.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you do 10 minutes, you should be able to have one at the beginning, at the middle, and at the end. Not that I'm suggesting that, but that's to everybody's own decision. Somebody asked a question. Let me find it again. The constant. What are you doing? Go to bed, baby. Sorry, a kid popped in the room on me. Fish Room Fever, what revenue comes from YouTube Premium? So that is something I've listened to. First off, let me just say, I'm not monetized. Obviously, everybody sees that. And I just started my channel in September. That being said, I've listened to hundreds and hundreds of hours of some of the top people on YouTube about all of this stuff. And that's where my knowledge has come from. You don't have to know everything if you know the people that know it. That being said, there is a lot of debate and a lot of uncertainty in terms of what you actually get from the people that are on YouTube Premium that don't see the ads, because YouTube hasn't really provided that information. So,
yeah, I just see the payout amount.
Yeah. And you're also at a point where there aren't a whole lot of people that have premium. It's growing, but like it's kind of like when you're looking at, say, your demographic, there's not really quite enough data there to give a good number on that.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, it's like YouTube Premium revenue is 6 cents. Regular revenue is 4 cents. So there you go.
Yeah. Well, and see, I like Premium because, well, of course you miss the ads, but my biggest thing, the reason I got it, I literally listen to my phone. I listen to YouTube all day long at work. So being able to turn the screen off without the video stopping was well worth the 12, 13, whatever it is a month that I pay, so that I can have the screen off and not worry about pocket calling and all that crap. So.
Yeah, no, that's music. If you just want to play music in your car and you don't have the album on your iTunes or whatever, yeah, that's that alone. Oh no, mine was to download, because when I was in the oil fields, I wouldn't have cell service, so I would download when I was at the man camp. like 6 or 8 hours worth of stuff to watch, and I would get out there and I'd be able to watch it.
I do that a lot with live streams. I think I've downloaded at one point, because I go through and clear them out, but like KG Tropicals, I can't tell you how many of his live streams I've downloaded to listen to at work.
But yeah,
See, I mean, my Instagram does better than my YouTube channel.
Well, that's a whole different market, though.
Hey,
Yeah.
Joseph.
Kind of.
Earlier-
It doesn't matter. It all comes back to my .com in the end. It's just platform as a platform. But anyways, what's up?
Earlier, I was showing off your latest photo on Instagram of the blue shrimp.
That's what I'm talking. Yeah.
And I like was showing it off, and somebody asked me what what shrimp I was showing, and but people kept talking. I was going to ask you what it was.
It's a blue bolt.
Oh, blue bolt.
Blue bolt
That's a nice looking
Caradina.
blue bolt.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them in there, but they're not breeding right now. I'm trying to get the water right. There's some kind of I think they have like some kind of a fungus it's in the water column or on the surface of things, and it's affecting the gestation process of the shrimplets or something. I don't know. So I've been doing these hydrogen peroxide treatments on it, and I'm actually noticing that they're being they have a lot better appetite, and they're a lot more active. So I think I might be getting somewhere. But
Nice.
yeah, they used to breed like cockroaches for me. I had so many of them, and I was selling them on the internet. I was selling them on Aquavid, and then out of nowhere they just stopped. They just stopped.
Oh, that's never fun when that happens.
I have
But they're
2 questions for you, real quick. How big
Yeah.
are they? Let me just.
They're nano shrimp. They're nano shrimp. They're tiny. They're
okay. And then
what?
second,
What are they? What, 3/4 of an inch?
Like
Maybe?
a dime?
Yeah,
Or
maybe
like
like
a
a half an
dime?
inch. Half an
So-
inch long.
second question, you called them shrimplets?
The babies, shrimplets.
Is that really what they're called? That's
Yeah,
called-
like
that's
fish
like
would
the
be
cutest
fry.
word ever. I'm sorry, it is. Like, oh, look at the little shrimplets. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I like to have shrimp in all my guppy tanks so my baby guppies can eat the shrimplets.
Where's this?
Yeah,
That's
that's
what-
the same
that's-
word. It's beautiful.
All right, everybody show
Cool.
JH's Instagram photo.
Oh, he was already showing it. I wasn't
I don't use
watching.
Instagram.
Yeah, that
I
whole time
wasn't-
I had it up there.
I wasn't even I was looking at my phone.
Mine still looks the best.
It does.
But I got 232 views on that right now. It'd take me all day to get that out of a YouTube video that I stay up all night to edit. That video I put out tomorrow, it's going to take me until clear into the afternoon to hit to hit 250, 300 views on my video tomorrow. And I just did it. I did it in 2 hours on Instagram.
You're
And a picture of a shrimp.
You're preaching to the wrong choir. If any of us get 200 views on a video in its entire history, we're lucky.
No, it's just it happens. It's just a matter of time. You just got to keep. Honestly, I'm not going to show my analytics, but consistency starts to pay off.
Oh,
You
yeah.
maintain that consistency, you'll see it just start to climb and climb and climb a little bit, like watching a stock rise. It's going to climb and climb and climb, and then eventually
I'm late
you
to the
keep
party.
putting stuff out. You're going to get one of them's going to pop. It's like the lottery. One of them's going to pop. You make 50 videos and one of them.
Oh,
there
Chappie,
you
is
go.
that your shrimp right there?
Yeah,
That
that's-
must be Chappie's Instagram.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
nice,
man.
but you don't actually have to watch the ads for the people to get money. Just for that, the ads are on the video. That's why they get the money. If I have that right.
But no, JH, you're 100% right. I have noticed, like lately, anything I put out now, it's just climbing to the point to where I can consistently hit 200 views on it. Not instantaneously, but it's something that all my videos are starting to get at 200 now. Surprisingly, and I know this is completely flipped from how YouTube normally works, but my 5-hour live stream is going to be the first one to hit 1,000 views on my channel. Normally, live streams don't do as well on views versus videos. But
So I shouldn't have just kept rewinding it and watching it.
oh no, I love that. I'm generally speaking, live streams don't really get the after view, just in terms of analytics.
Sure, that's why I'm going through my old live streams. I gotta download the video, which this is a nightmare, and then repost them as videos,
Right.
so I can get the views for the stories themselves and not all the banter from the
Yes.
stuff
I
you.
believe Chappie can confirm this.
Well, and something that you might, I don't know. It's up to
Chappie,
you, but-
for
Go
the
ahead.
people to get the money, they only have to have the ads on the videos. You don't actually have to watch the ads, right?
Wait, what?
No, they gotta watch them. You get less if they click off of them. You get a different amount depending on if they click off of them or if they watch the whole ad.
So you can still make some money, but you're going to make more money if people actually watch it versus hitting the skip.
Oh yeah.
But
There you go.
I've heard that they don't have to watch. They don't have to watch them for people to get the money, but I don't know.
Well,
No.
they'll go ahead, JH.
No, they're gonna hit the first. You gotta see the first one or skip through the first one in order to watch the videos. So they're gonna get something, a couple of pennies out of that first commercial, if anything. But you're gonna have to see it and click through it, right?
Okay, maybe I don't know. I've heard whole debates about that, so it's like.
Yeah, well, and I have heard some different things, but that's one of those that I don't think that there is enough specific data, because it's not telling you, how many people watched it, how many people clicked through it. It's just telling you, hey, here's your video and here's your payout, and it gives you some info, but it doesn't drill all the way down to how many individuals watched it, how many skipped it. I don't think. If it does, I've never heard anybody mention it.
Hey, Joseph, you don't think that your shrimp could have I think it's called green fish fungus?
Green fungus, yeah.
Did you think
That's
that's
what I
what they
think
could
it. Yeah, that's what I think it is.
Okay, well, I remember I watched a video a couple years ago about how to treat them.
It's hydrogen peroxide.
Oh, okay, well.
What were you gonna say?
What's it's the stuff that starts with an M that everybody puts in their fish tanks.
Maraschino.
But there's a green version.
Hey, Father Fish.
And it was on Joel Olstein, or Joel, Joel's channel. He was talking about it.
Fish.
You ought to send him an email and just ask him what the treatment is for it, because
Hey,
he
Father
had
Fish.
a big problem with it.
What's up, Father Fish? Father
Hey,
Fish
Father
eats
Fish.
Father Fish knows what that. He knows what that is. He's got him. He's probably got him sitting there on his desk right there.
Awesome.
Malachite green. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Zen.
Thank you. And then you pour it into their food and let it absorb into the food, and then let them eat the food.
Malachite green.
I had wrote a note on my phone, but I didn't write it the specifics. So
Father Fish, would you like to come up here? I got to get back to editing these videos, bud.
Well, and we've got about 15 minutes, if that, because I have to be at work in 30 minutes.
Nah, you can call in. Don't worry about it.
Well, it's 4:30 in the morning here. Technically, I could get by without being there until 7:45, but
It's not like you, Jimbo, to leave a fine line between streaming and work.
no, never. I would never do that. Well, that's the thing, though, is I'm like, before tonight's 2 streams, I'm within 600 hours of the 4K. So, I'm taking advantage of the fact that I have to be to work too early for me to be able to go to bed at night.
Man, that I will say that about the fish community, since y'all roll so heavy. That is badass.
Yeah.
No, because before I met Pam, there was like 6 to 10 people in my stream. Now there's like a steady 30 to 45. I'm like, that's y'all roll deep. Y'all are gangster.
We do, don't we? Do though. We are gangster.
Well,
No,
I'll take that. I'll take
That's
that.
that's why I love the fish folk. And I've said it before that everybody's so helpful if you have a question.
Okay, so just for the past 28 days, I've accrued 1,881.45 watch hours.
There you go.
So
yeah, like you said, the fish fam rolls heavy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go for. I'm trying to get myself to a. No, I don't want to say. Where was I at? Where's my analytics? 100,000.
I mean, it's like.
What's my?
One thing I was going to say, Chappie, in terms of where you're going back and editing your streams, and this is up to you. You might feel silly doing it during the live, but I know a lot of people that are intentionally going to edit their streams after the fact will like throw themselves visual cues. Give themselves clip intros during the stream. They'll pause and then they'll do their intro for the video so they don't have to try and piece in partial sentences and stuff like that.
No, so that's what I'm doing because I don't usually stop halfway through a story. But I'm thinking about waving like a white piece of paper across the screen, which will be annoying to the live streamers. But when I'm scrolling through a video, stop, go back a couple clicks.
Just make it something entertaining to them, even if it's just got like your logo on it or something. That way,
yeah, I can make a new stinger.
You could
a stinger that just says story, and yeah, I could do that. That's a good idea. Thank you.
You could also powder your face so it's a little more white.
Says the man that dyes his beard.
Right.
Yes.
Your face is as red as your beard is right now.
I know.
He has a beard. At least he has a beard to dye.
I have hair to dye.
Is that the right term?
Derek, you're not getting in on this, are you, bud?
What?
Do you want to play this game too?
He's the man. He can handle it.
I think Zen Ginger said you look 12, but with a fake mustache.
So we have somebody wanting to see your fish behind you again, Blackie. I see you have a pair of Chromis Manowins amongst
Blackie's looking scary.
No, I like the light.
They've always said I've looked younger than I actually am.
Oh wow, he looks like a bare
No
fist
surprise.
fighter.
I've done that before.
That would be awesome. I'd love to see you fight somebody like that.
I didn't get paid for it though, but I won.
That's awesome.
I still want to see Blackie against Bear Spray.
Yes.
Yeah. But even normal mace, based on the article that you sent me, Chappie,
Yeah.
mace, I can get put in jail
Just
for
normal.
carrying my state.
Just normal mace.
Yeah.
Just that standard stuff.
Oh, we're gonna have to start a GoFundMe so he can come to Texas. We could spray him with different kinds of capsaicin sprays.
If I had to travel halfway around the world for something, it would be to get
Wait a minute. We got the big fish deal. Just do it out in the parking lot. The big fish deal. No, I'm serious. This is a video. I'll put this on my channel.
Oh, I think. Hey, well, no. We all get a piece of this one. Come on now.
Yeah.
Australian man versus bear spray. I love it.
Oh goodness.
It doesn't even have to be clickbaity. It's just the real thing.
Hair she likes.
But in saying that, the Jaguar's out, the Manawans.
Father Fish was saying that malachite green is extremely toxic.
Oh yeah.
So is methylene blue is like that too, though, right? Is it known to cause cancer in the state of California?
Yeah, that Prop 65. Yep.
Let's be honest. Yeah, everything says that. Like McDonald's
everything
fries.
gives you cancer.
McDonald's French fries. They probably will give you cancer.
But the beef talow's so good.
Singender says she just checked her analytics and it says all male.
Aha.
Well, I guess
she says that literally can't be right. I'm going to say it probably can. Look at your logo.
Mr. Fish, sir, Chappie's sister can dye her hair if she likes. Wait a second.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, you are a lady.
Is this better?
Look, the fish is looking at the monitor.
Can you do big screen on that? There.
Yeah. Let me. Probably not.
Go ahead, bro.
Ooh, another one.
So what kind of fish are we looking at here, Bubba?
Oh, that's a cichlid of some type.
Hang on. Can I do this accurately?
I
Probably
have
not.
3 of the fish that I'm seeing there.
Yeah, I know what that one is.
That's a jaguar cichlid, a Paraconus maniguens.
Beautiful.
Oh, Blackie's actually talking.
The
I thought that at first I
green
thought
one that just went behind my head is an Andino Acara rivulatus. Here he comes again.
That's
my
very pretty
male
fish.
rivulatus.
There you go, Sam.
The
Wow,
red
there
one
you
behind him is a Mesoheros feste, or a red terror.
He's really pretty too.
I
Very
mean,
pretty.
apparently only like 12% of women watch my channel, so.
And down here, if my exaggerated
nice.
stomach gets out of the way, that's my Gibiceps on the ground.
And that's a pleco. Am I wrong?
It is indeed a pleco. It is a sailfin plecostomus.
Look at me.
Cool.
No, beautiful fish. I've never seen them up close.
And the big green and yellow one up the top, there is a female one of those way over here behind my head. She's currently sitting on eggs. And there is also at least 4 babies from their first batch this summer that are about 1 centimeter long.
Are they not high producers of babies?
Oh, well, the first batch that they produced this summer was, let's just say, 4 batches of eggs ago.
Oh.
In the last 6 to 7 weeks, this is their 4th batch of eggs.
Wow. So they pump them out like rabbits.
They do, and it kind of helps that when they produce a batch of babies, because they're in a tank with the jaguar and the feste, very predaceous fish. So Mother Rivulatus, once she has a new batch of babies, she brings all of the babies, for some stupid reason, down into the jaguar's territory, right into his mouth.
Oh.
So I make a habit.
It's a sacrifice.
It kind of is, because a lot of them do get eaten, but I do I siphon out as many as I can, and I have a little tank over under one of my guppy shrimp tanks where I'm trying to grow out the babies, and not all of them survive, but I can accept that the strongest and the fittest may survive. So that's kind of what you want when you're breeding genes.
How many per batch?
Oh, between 600 and 1,000.
Oh, that's quite a bit.
Yeah, considerably large.
And you said 4 survived. That's like sharks. Oh, look at that.
Oh, I'd love to do a koi pond and just do cichlids and just let them go crazy. Just let them do their own thing and go nuts. Camp Kinnon did that in his backyard, and he just threw a bunch of different cichlids and let them go nuts. Not koi, just cichlids.
Oh,
just have
no.
one. What's up?
Rumble's freaking koi pond. Holy crap, that guy.
Yeah, that koi pond is tits.
Oh my god, I love that freaking koi pond.
I just find it funny that I have 2 of the same fish behind me that Blackie has behind him.
Nice. What was
I think it would be cool to like swim in a pond like full of cichlids, just like thousands of cichlids.
Did you see where
it'll happen? It takes 6 months. You'll have 1,000 cichlids in 6 months.
Jesus.
What's up? If you put like 25, 30 or whatever cichlids in there, give it a year, it's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be thousands.
When I lived in Brisbane, I dug a massive hole in my backyard. It was only a rental property, and yes, it did get me in trouble with the real estate agent. I was black. Could not rent again with that real estate agent, but I had some blue, I can't remember what kind of African cichlids they were, and convicts and bristlenose in that pond for 2 years.
Uh-oh.
And when I had to move out of that place and dig it all up, there were so many blue African cichlids, convict cichlids, and bristlenose in that pond. Even over the winter, I just went nuts in that town.
Can you sell cichlids? I mean, do they sell well?
It depends how the market fluctuates.
And
So, you might get, like, it's the same with bristlenose. Occasionally, the market is just so flooded with people selling the bristlenose that they've bred that you might only get a couple of bucks per fish if they're a decent size. And it's the same with a lot of cichlids. You might strike it lucky and go into a fish store and try and sell your fish for a particular price and get what you want, but they might also already have a tank full of 30 or 40 of them and offer you a sweet bugger all for what you bring, and then you've got to go and try and sell it privately, which often is fraught with risk and the danger of also
So, like,
getting your
$2 a piece, is that even worth shipping them, packaging them, or sending them out?
I wouldn't ship a fish for $2 each.
I mean, because I'm not sure. JH, you sell fish, I guess, right?
Yeah, no, I would sell fish for that. It's just about how many. I'm not going to send out one fish, though. No.
Yeah. Sure.
You're gonna buy a group. You're gonna buy a group, and you're gonna pay for overnight FedEx shipping, and you're gonna buy a group. You're gonna still probably spend a good $100.
Yeah. No, I mean, I find that really interesting about y'all's hobby because it's very easily could turn into a business just by the sheer amount of fish that y'all have.
Oh yeah.
Well, and some of the best quality, I feel like sometimes some of the best quality fish are going to come from other hobbyists, not from Petco and price. That stuff's all coming from Thailand, Indonesia, and it's full of, they're covered in diseases and bacteria and funk. But yeah, you get a better, you're going to have, these days I get my fish from friends. I don't get, all my stuff comes from friends now. Yeah. Or the wild, or me going out into the wild and collecting it myself.
No, I think that right there is just really cool. You're like, I don't have this fish. Oh, got it now. No,
Yeah.
that's
that sounds like my girlfriend. She's like, oh, I don't have that. Well, let's go and buy some of those. Oh, guess what I got today? Guess what I got today? She's either telling me every day I either get a text message of a fish she just bought or a tank that's full of more fry she found.
Oh,
I found some.
Hey Jimbo, what was the
That's cool.
What was the fish that you showed in your tank that was the same as mine?
The first two was my breeding pair of jaguar cichlids, and then up top I've got 4 of the gibbons. Then I have a green terror, but he's in the other room.
Look at these guys; they're going for it.
Well, Joseph, do you have a website or something that you sell fish, or is it just people email you?
Yeah, right now it's just.
Can you go full screen again on Blackie?
No.
I had the .com. I own my .com. Oh wow.
What are they doing?
Who's boss? Oh, they're just showing off to each other. They're running like.
Rivullatus's mouth does not open as much as the Jaguar. Oh, that bloody reflection from the laptop screen is shit, isn't it?
Like, I know you are, but I know you are. No, you are. No, you are. No.
That's pretty much what
Yeah.
So it's basically a show of force or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You said both of those are cichlids?
But they have a hierarchy in the
I believe
tank,
so.
Fish kind of find their. Oh, look who showed up in the chat.
Speak of the devil.
Hey, Big City Bettas.
Hey, Amber.
No, that was
hey, Amber.
I'm editing, honey. I'm editing. I'm working on a video. I almost got it out. It's almost uploaded. Sorry.
Yeah, that male Rivullatus.
Hey, Blake Aquatics.
He gets bossed around by the female to go and protect the territory, so she's probably forced him out.
Oh,
Fight with the jaguar.
and they're going again. Oh, look! We just saw the Was that the female? She's like, "Did you fight him? Did you fight him?"
Amber.
No, the female's like way.
Oh, Amber. Good morning. Good morning, Amber. How are you?
Hey,
So-
Amber says hi.
Chappie, I just sent you a video on
told me to
Facebook.
suck it.
Thank you. Is it the vampire tetra?
It is, yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Chappie, one thing about cichlids is when they have babies, they're great parents. And they get a lot tougher when they have eggs or fry. So a smaller cichlid can boss around a big one when they got babies.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
kinda cool.
he's the big dog.
Don't attack the mama cichlid.
No, and you don't want to see what 30 little juvenile convict cichlids will do to a much larger fish.
Oh, really? No, I kind of
Yeah,
want to
just
see
get
that now.
convicts. Get convicts. They'll breed right up.
Who was it? I think it was, I want to say it was John from KG Tropicals that got a fish from a friend as a present and put it in a tank because he didn't have a spot for it. And he put it in with a bunch of baby convicts and they just completely shredded it by the next morning.
Oh no! Oh no! Really? Yeah. So everywhere I'm reading, I think Zen Ginger said that they're very aggressive. Also,
That
I
could
mean,
be a good creepy
I don't know
story.
these things.
Africans are generally more aggressive also.
Yeah.
Cichlids,
Oh.
cichlids, African cichlids.
That's what's happening. I'm wondering why it's taken so long to upload my video to YouTube. Maybe it's because I'm live streaming at the same time.
That would probably do it.
Yeah, that would do it.
Oh man, I'm like, why isn't it uploaded yet? You guys can't
So-
even see the thumbnail yet because I'm not uploaded completely. You can't even see the thumbnail yet.
So you're live streaming right now? Should we all jump on and see what's going on?
No, it's a premiere. What?
I'm
And
just messing with you.
Oh, yeah,
Do
that's
y'all
easy.
get good internet?
you worry me sometimes, Ed.
I
With your
pay for really
Foxfire.
good internet. I'm uploading at 25 megabytes upload.
Oh, that's
Well,
good.
I'm uploading right now probably about 7 or 8 megabytes, but technically, but
That would be nice.
But
So
that's
Father
uploading to
Fish-
you. That's not downloading. That's where I'm messing myself up right now. Anyways, never mind.
Father Fish just said Central American cichlids are the most aggressive.
I
So I
Yeah.
don't know.
Well, I'm not going to argue with anything he says because he's right. And I'll just.
I don't know enough about cichlids, so
A lot more people like. Well, I shouldn't even say a lot more people. A lot of people like Africans because they're so bright and
Cichlids.
they get. But I mean, they do get pretty aggressive.
I mean, I feel like when you say that word, you got to say cichlids.
We're talking about cichlids.
You know, someone just pops in for a second and hears you got to get Africans. You're like, yeah.
They're beautiful.
you know, I always
Africans, yeah. I see what I see what he's. Yeah. Anyways, no. But see, you're talking to a bunch of nerds. We're like, yeah, no, no.
It's funny. Every
Like-
time I type cichlids into my computer, like on search or just YouTube or YouTube comments, it always marks it as wrong, even though I spell it right. It's
That'd be
it
a
cannot
fun one to go
recognize
do.
it.
Go to
It's like it
Mexico.
cannot recognize it's an actual word.
Go take a little vacation to Mexico and go cichlid hunting in Mexico.
In the Yucatan?
Well, you don't have to
Don't
go
have
that
to
far
go.
south, do you? To find, I mean,
Probably be
I
cleaner
guess you-
water.
I'd love to go to Peru.
A lot of the northern
Yeah.
stuff is turned into
Like
kind
Florida,
of
that'd be
sewers, I
awesome.
think.
or maybe like Honduras, or I don't know. That doesn't seem like really safe places. Like Honduras or Nicaragua or Venezuela. I mean, maybe Venezuela, yeah, but not. I mean, I'm thinking of the Panama, that area down there. I don't know,
Yeah,
Costa Rica.
Peru. That's where I want to go. Peru and collect fish there.
I'll go back there. I like to go back there again. The problem is I want to buy land there really bad, so it's hard for me to want to go. If I go back there, it's going to be a tease. But I want to buy land up in the mountains, like high elevation. I want to be up there with the llamas and the Quechua people, like up in the it's another world. It's and the air is so clean, so clean.
Did Amber leave? Is Amber gone?
Yeah, she is gone.
Well,
The great
bye, Amber.
Those sooty grunters are
Thank you for
asleep.
stopping by, Amber, if you can still hear us. All right. Well, I think I am going to go ahead and kill it since I am supposed to be to work in 9 minutes. Might as well show up on time. You know, why not? Just in
Show up
case
on
somebody
time
checks on
in
me.
your Bitcoin favor shirt.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
But
thanks for
I
having me up.
appreciate all of you coming on and everybody in the chat for hanging out. It has been a fun night. Thank you for giving me something to do while I was trying to stay up. I appreciate it. And we will see you all tomorrow.
All right. Bye.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Thanks,
for having
guys.
Me too.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks for answering my silly questions.
Thanks
No,
for having me.
the